American Express has morphed themselves over time into a lifestyle brand. Essentially, when you have American Express in your wallet, that in itself can be a demonstration of your investment in your quality of life. When you keep that same behavior with other places you do business, American Express can start to give you a ton of pre-approval offers because you're using this lifestyle strategy effectively in places that they want you to use it. I'm gonna give you some context around this, gentlemen, so pay attention. American Express, as you know, does not have physical branch locations. This in itself has forced American Express to become very crafty and strategic about how they do their underwriting and how they fish for who they want to do business with, who they want to lend money to, what card holders do they want to do business with. Their average demographic is going to be those who are typically going to be, a little bit further up in age, pretty decent credit scores, certain levels of income and spend. American Express is not for the novice or the rebuilders, okay? So American Express is gauging and doing its due diligence in ways that at a deeper level than what I believe other institutions are probably doing it. Not to say other institutions aren't implementing the same things, but I believe because American Express is such a powerful issuer and payment processor, and as well as does not have physical locations, but is competing with juggernauts that do, American Express has, again, had to get very strategic. One of the number one traits, strategies, tactics, however you want to look at this, that you can implement that American Express is paying very close attention to and often trying to incentivize you to follow, a pathway they're trying to incentivize you to follow, is where you use their cards. We talk about credit scores, we talk about income, we talk about DTI, we talk about a ton of different data metrics. Very seldomly anywhere else are you going to hear another finance-related content creator cover this in this way, but I'm telling you, this matters to American Express. Where you're using their cards. Now, American Express has developed a reputation for providing a coupon book to combat some of the costs of their annual fees in value. They're trying to incentivize you and entice you where they want you to spend. If you pay close attention, you will realize that a lot of the brands American Express is partnered with are not surface level, dollar value brands, to be honest. Most brands that American Express is enticing you to spend with are going to be brands that are designed to draw in a certain type of card holder, a certain type of spender. Right now, at the time of this recording, one that they're promoting around on my app is with Kohan. That's not an entry-level shoe brand. Just as an example, if you are already using a card effectively, you have good financial metrics, being conscious of the lifestyle factors where you're spending your money can be a very powerful thing with a company like American Express, because there's not going to be a Burger King on there likely. Not to say that it's never on there, but just for an example, where they're promoting you to eat, shop, and make your groceries, buy your clothes, buy your shoes, cover your business expenses. These are going to be very legitimate businesses. They're going to be very moderate to upper affluent brands on average. And this is who American Express is targeting. These various brands that are stable, moderately high-end to high-end brands. And American Express is not making this a secret. If you look where your Amex offers, which there are dozens to 100 plus of them, they're telling you where they want you to spend your money because these partnerships are strategic for American Express. I'm sure that there's incentive for American Express whenever their card holders are using the cards with these different retailers and brands. So it's very important for you to pay attention to these little nuances, because when you go to apply for credit limit increases, when you're looking in your app to see what you're pre-approved for, what other offers are out there available for you, American Express is gauging this as a data point to extend that credit to you, to provide these other card offers. If you're using your card in places that they're not getting enough incentive or in some way does not align with what they're trying to accomplish, then they're going to be less incentivized to lend you more money because you're not as enticing of a borrower or a card holder in their eye. Even though you may be making legitimate spend and you may continue to get limit increases in other cards, you're not going to get the same offer somebody that may be equal across the board but is spending in more desirable areas for American Express. And again, this is exactly where you probably should be spending anyway. We should give a damn about the clothes we put on our back, the shoes we put on our feet, the food we put in our mouths. And I'm sure all my pioneers on this channel, the majority of you, not all of you, work damn hard. You should give a damn about where you're spending your money. American Express is incentivizing you to spend it with brands that are quality on average. You should use this as an underwriting tactic. This is something they're measuring. The various data points that they're monitoring, this is probably a significantly high one on their radar. Where are you spending your money? Where are you using their cards? If you're shopping somewhere that doesn't align with that, they're looking at your zip code, your income. If you're shopping somewhere that's dollar value across the board, your food, your groceries, your clothes, but you say you make this income bracket based on where you live, it's not going to add up. It's not going to make sense. This is the kind of thing when you put down a certain income, obviously, hopefully legitimate, when you're spending certain places, other financial factors align with this, there's congruency, this is the kind of thing where you can end up getting higher limits, tons of pre-approvals and other product offerings, and they never ask you for documentation because everything else checks out. The data that they're analyzing on you checks out. So I just wanted to put this in context for you. It's a very powerful underlying factor that you can control easily with your everyday spending. Nothing complicated. Just pay attention to where they're incentivizing you to spend. The next time you need shoes, clothes, a belt, a new wallet, groceries, gas, etc., they're telling you where to go get it. Literally, with a discount, they're telling you where to go get it. And they're going to keep this in mind. This is going to be filed with them when you start to ask for credit limit increases, apply for new cars. They're going to lay out a ton more product offerings because you're spending your money, booking your flights, booking your travel, places that they want you to spend. Wanted to put you on game on that because I'm paying close attention to it. And I believe that it's aiding my development with American Express. I have an ace in the hole as far as my development with American Express lately. I've told you one of my major goals, if you're new to the channel or you're catching this video for the first time and seeing me for the first time, this calendar year in 2024 is to reach $100,000 in personal credit lines and business credit lines with American Express and exceed it. I am a banker by trade. I do this for a living. Having $100,000 in available credit across personal or business in either or both is very impressive. And that is my goal just with American Express. One issue of the several that I have this calendar year by December 31st, I've reached another milestone with that I'm going to break out in another video later on. So I just want you to comment down below. Let me know if you paid attention to these different data points, these spending habits that American Express is trying to entice you to develop if you don't have it already. And let me know some of the places you're spending or some of the different affiliations American Express has that you're already using their card and spending money anyway. Let me know down in the comment section below your favorite shoe brands and clothes brands and wherever else you may be doing your shopping. Other than that, to all my pioneers, stay dominant, stay focused. To all my new viewers, welcome in. I want y'all to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.